How to attract your boyfriend or husband towards you. Have you ever found yourself staring at your man, wondering if he's drifting away emotionally? The spark is still there but dimmer, the affection less frequent. What if I told you that love isn't always about grand gestures or intense passion, but understanding how the male mind works on a psychological level? What if science had already cracked the code to emotional attraction? Today we're peeling back the curtain on proven psychological methods that not only attract but emotionally connect your man to you, deeper than ever before. Let's dive in. 1. The principle of positive association. Psychology tells us that humans are drawn to what makes them feel good, emotionally, physically, and mentally. This is grounded in classical conditioning, a theory developed by Ivan Pavlov. Just as Pavlov's dogs began to salivate when they heard a bell because they associated it with food, people also associate emotions with people. If your man consistently feels joy, peace, excitement, and acceptance when he's around you, he will subconsciously associate you with those emotions, and naturally crave your presence. Unfortunately, many relationships fall into a pattern where the woman becomes the outlet for stress or complaints, often unintentionally. Over time, he may begin to associate time with you as emotionally draining, even if you're trying to fix things. Flip that script by becoming the emotional safe haven he wants to return to. Real-life formula. Positive emotion equals repeated exposure plus uplifting vibes plus safe space. Make him feel emotionally fed. That doesn't mean ignoring your own needs. It means bringing a positive emotional presence when possible. Greet him warmly, show enthusiasm about small wins in his day, and avoid discussing problems the moment he walks in the door. Action step. Start a 7-day energy shift challenge. Every day, find a way to inject lighthearted fun or relaxation into your time together. This could be through humor, physical affection, thoughtful questions, or music he loves. Watch how quickly his body begins to relax around you, and how often he seeks out your company. 2. The mirror technique. This technique is rooted in neurolinguistic programming, NLP, and mirroring theory. It's a subconscious behavior where we reflect the body language, speech patterns, or emotional energy of the person we're with. When done intentionally and subtly, it creates what psychologists call synchrony, a state where two people feel emotionally and mentally in sync. Why does this work? Because people trust familiarity. When someone behaves or speaks like us, it signals that they understand us. That sense of being seen and understood is highly attractive. Real-life formula. Mirroring equals connection equals increased attraction. Start observing your partner's body language. How he sits, how he gestures, his facial expressions when he's excited or relaxed. Mirror them softly. If he leans in when talking, you lean in slightly too. If he laughs, let your energy match that laughter. It's not mimicry, it's emotional alignment. Action step. Pick a regular interaction, maybe a dinner conversation or car ride. Instead of steering the conversation or reacting quickly, lean into listening and matching his rhythm. Use similar vocabulary. He'll likely feel an unexpected ease and connection without even knowing why. 3. Make him feel like a hero. Every man, whether he's a CEO or a mechanic, has a deep psychological desire to feel needed, appreciated, and admired. This is called the hero instinct. It's not about stroking ego or playing damsel in distress. It's about triggering the part of him that feels fulfilled when he can protect, support, or contribute to your happiness. Often in modern relationships, we become so independent that we accidentally cut off this instinct. We do everything ourselves, make decisions solo, and leave no room for him to contribute. While independence is powerful, partnership requires balance. Real-life formula. Appreciation plus purpose equals hero activation. Ask for his opinion or help even if you can manage on your own. Then give heartfelt praise, not fake compliments but genuine appreciation like, "I love how you handled that situation. You always think so clearly." Action step. Think of 2 to 3 areas where he excels. Could be fixing things, budgeting, giving life advice. Next time an opportunity arises, ask him for help in that area, and afterwards tell him how it made you feel supported. Watch his confidence rise, and his attention come back to you like a magnet. 4. Emotional anchoring. Psychology shows us that strong emotions create strong memories. When a couple experiences emotionally heightened events together, like laughter, fear, awe, or challenge, it creates a memory that reinforces the bond. This is known as emotional anchoring. So if your emotional history together mostly consists of routine or conflict, the bond may start to weaken. But if you intentionally build moments that are fun, exciting, or even challenging but together, it reestablishes attraction and intimacy. Real-life formula. Shared emotional highs equals stronger bond plus emotional recall. This doesn't mean drama or picking fights. It means doing things that get your adrenaline or endorphins flowing, trying something new, sharing a risk, or having a good cry together over a moving story or film. Action step. Plan one new shared experience each week. A scary movie, escape room, salsa dancing class, or just a deep, vulnerable conversation. Afterward, reflect on it together to solidify the memory. It becomes a mental bookmark in your relationship. 5. Mystery and intrigue. The Zeigarnik effect is a psychological principle that says people remember incomplete tasks better than completed ones. In relationships, this translates into leaving a bit to the imagination. Intrigue keeps passion alive, but it's often lost once couples settle into predictable routines. You don't have to become a puzzle, but a little mystery makes you more compelling. If he knows your every thought, every move, and every plan, where's the curiosity? Real-life formula. Less predictability plus intrigue equals heightened desire. Be a little unavailable sometimes. Take time for yourself. Talk about goals or passions that don't involve him directly. He'll be curious, and curiosity leads to attraction. Action step. Stop answering texts immediately all the time. When he asks what you're doing later, respond with a playful, "I've got a little something planned. I'll tell you after dinner." Then share something interesting or unexpected. You're not playing games, you're keeping the flame alive. 6. Focus on self-growth. Attraction doesn't only happen between two people, it also grows from within. The law of self-attraction suggests that the more aligned, fulfilled, and confident you are within yourself, the more naturally magnetic you become to others, including your partner. Men are especially drawn to women who are passionate, evolving, and centered. Why? Because it creates an energy of abundance instead of neediness. When your life feels full and purposeful, he doesn't feel pressured to complete you. Instead, he wants to join you. People who invest in themselves exude confidence, peace, and excitement. And those emotions are contagious. Real-life formula. Self-improvement equals radiance equals magnetic pull. Invest time in your own joy and growth. Whether it's a creative passion, a fitness goal, personal healing, or spiritual development, when you feel alive, he'll sense it. And he'll be more likely to lean in, curious about what's lighting you up. Action step. Choose one area of your life to grow this month: your health, finances, confidence, or creativity. Dedicate at least 30 minutes a day to it. As you start glowing differently, he'll notice, and you'll notice how much more fulfilled you feel, with or without him constantly beside you. 7. Practice deep listening. Real connection starts with feeling heard and understood. Most people listen with the intent to respond, not with the intent to understand. But when you deeply listen to your partner, without interrupting, judging, or offering immediate solutions, it creates emotional intimacy that is rare and magnetic. This is the heart of emotional intelligence in relationships. Tuning into not just what someone says but how they feel. For men especially, feeling emotionally safe with a woman is a huge, often underrated, factor in long-term attraction. Real-life formula. Validation plus empathy equals emotional intimacy. Instead of offering advice right away, reflect back what you hear. It sounds like you felt really unappreciated when that happened. This makes your partner feel deeply seen, something that can't be replaced with gifts or physical beauty. Action step. During your next serious conversation, practice the 90-second rule. For the first 90 seconds, say nothing, just listen. Nod, hold eye contact, and allow space for your partner to go deeper. You'll be surprised how open and connected he becomes when he feels safe to express himself. 8. Reinforce shared goals. Couples are strongest when they feel like they're building something together. Psychologists call this the interdependence theory. It suggests that people are happiest in relationships where their goals, resources, and identities begin to intertwine. When you and your partner share a vision for the future, whether it's buying a home, raising kids, traveling, or starting a project, it creates an emotional glue. You're no longer just in a relationship, you're growing something bigger than yourselves. This shared purpose increases emotional closeness, trust, and commitment, all key elements of lasting attraction. Real-life formula. Shared vision equals unity plus emotional security. Talk about your dreams. Ask about his. Then look for overlapping desires and start making small plans around them. Even something as simple as budgeting for a future vacation or doing a home improvement project can bring you closer. Action step. Initiate a future dream night. Over dinner or drinks, ask each other, where do you see us 5 years from now? What's something you've always wanted to do as a couple? Then write it down and find one thing to take action on this week. Attracting your boyfriend or husband doesn't require magic, it just takes intention. Every point we've talked about today is rooted in real psychology, backed by science, and completely doable in everyday life. Whether it's using emotional anchoring, appealing to his hero instinct, or simply smelling like his favorite memory, the key is understanding what really makes someone feel connected, wanted, and emotionally safe. Which of these techniques are you most excited to try first? Drop it in the comments. And don't forget to like this video, hit subscribe, and turn on that bell, because love and psychology aren't just topics here, they're a lifestyle. See you in the next one. If you find this video interesting, do well to like, share, and subscribe to this channel for more chilling content on love and psychology.